The aspect of sounds, both internal and external, was a major challenge for engineers. But you can be certain that we've managed it and hear it too. Its B4 engine gives the 718 Boxster a typically full Porsche sports car sound.
Essentially, the work of the acoustics department begins before we get the vehicles, i.e. with a blank sheet of paper. We start right from the outset, participating in the vehicle's design and its acoustic layout. This does not only involve the engine and engine acoustics, rather the acoustics of the entire vehicle as well. This means that we work on, optimize, reduce or completely mask every noise that's produced in the car, both desirable and undesirable sounds. After all, we want a comfortable car that you can sometimes take on a long trip or drive to the bakery shop to fetch your bread in the mornings. Therefore, we need a certain amount of sound insulation, sound optimization, and of course, maximum emotional appeal. Our aim is definitely to be at the very forefront and to develop and build a car that has a significant emotional impact with all of its systems, not just with sound alone, but with sound as a tool. One challenge with the 718 Boxster was to further develop the previous model, i.e. make it a bit more comfortable, a bit sportier. We also have a new generation of engines, a turbo engine with 4 cylinders now. And it was a challenge to integrate this engine into the vehicle and develop a suitable, coherent vehicle concept. An engine must be a good fit to the vehicle, and the sound must be a good fit to both the vehicle and the engine. And that was the challenge of this project. The acoustics of all engine components are also part of the development and layout. This is why we're involved from the very outset in engine development as well, so that we can have an influence on the mechanical noises and noise disturbances, and configure the design of the basic engine to ensure that no disturbing noises are produced. And finally, to develop the induction and exhaust systems to enable us to then produce a typical Porsche sound.
Traditionally, the engine and the engine's peripheral components play a key role in the sound experience. In other words, the exhaust system on the one hand and induction system on the other. Now we've turbocharged the engine, so we already have a factor that muffles the sound somewhat on the exhaust and induction sides, and we have a reduced number of cylinders, but we still have a flat engine. Another important aspect is that the design of the exhaust system is now asymmetrical, so that we can make the sound pattern different from that of an ordinary 4-cylinder engine. Up to now, we've had a flat 4-cylinder, but there are a 2-liter version, a 2.5-liter version, and an optional sport exhaust system. The basic challenge is not just to produce one single sound pattern, but several very characteristic ones. In my opinion, you won't find another 4-cylinder in the world that sounds like this.